20 goons and ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got nothing to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do?
Absolutely funny.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins.
Hey, the bowling on her face so fire.
In the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Well, everybody was rolling like a mud. Yeah, you must have did that a bit later, y'all. She don't operate like that now. Oh, this nigga, the hit. That nigga fucked up. Oh, he big like a motherfucker.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle.
Who going to the championship game?
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, for the tournament?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a give running right. It's Cook.
Woo! I'm recording it here on City. The Vikings versus the Redskins. Oh my God! I was trying to pass it, but I messed up and handed the ball off. I ran that sucker like 90 of his damn yards I got.
And it has the defense tearing up
84 yards on the second play.
Nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about
last game I played, old boy had 7 points. He didn't get on until the 3rd quarter.
Play on the ground, usually what 10, 12 yards.
Man,
this one was way more than that.
Man, I ain't been playing the game. This nigga here just running through here. Yeah, man. I just decided to get on the thing right now. But last couple of days, I've been trying to get this exotic weapon on the Destiny game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I just got on it now. I said, let me go ahead and warm up.
Here we go. The first carry for the former Viking Peterson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what Lane Lake facing for nigga like.
Very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy.
Hey, that's what Lane Lake facing for nigga like when she broke this shit. Everybody get damn about that shit.
Now Haskins on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Yeah, man, that's it. I was able to dive on it.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
He sound like an old 7-9 dude.
Sack on first down. Haskins. Completes it to Davis.
Oh my goodness. I'm sitting there. I don't know why they want to give me my
pick. This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings
28. Give my damn pick.
Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 20. And he's going to be taken.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to think you had time to get one in. I know
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6 on 2nd down now. It's Peterson, and they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm
starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
That was a bad-ass play, bro. Oh, my God. You got to feel it. I think, yeah, I'm calling the game right now. Vikings versus the Redskins.
I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this.
Yeah, that thing like a goddamn hoodlum beat.
Ball game. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice.
Yeah, I'm
game together, but I'll bet you got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ooh, hell yeah. Tweak out on that boy. Both of y'all. Instead this guy pick your poison.
To throw.
Your poison.
Going deep for Diggs. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Man. I might get out the ball, man. He's making that my play, though.
On first down, McCoy.
There we go. He's
trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Get this
one to the 23-yard line. And this should be the final play
I got the baby.
Following the interception, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he's got room. And he will score.
My God, that was quick. Oh, that was quick, bro. You need to be watching my stuff, man. I'm doing this boy nasty.
In this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. 14-0 the score. This is
I ain't saying get up. I'm like, you need to be watching me, bro. I have like 10,000 followers right now, bro.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
Hey.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing is Cousins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and makes creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
3 bud. Check.
They'll run for it. Cook. And this does it in one. They stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let him know.
Throwing on first down. McCoy. Complete. Richardson has it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. To throw again on second down. Cousins.
When you run a screen pass, really.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Cousins from the gun on third. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. On second down, it's Thompson. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down.
Go. 8-3.
From the gun, McCoy. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 44, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Cousins. Dancing to his left. Going deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Redskins touchdown.
My God. That was a big boy, man.
6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with the ampersand? I like it.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And not a whole lot doing there. So get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Brings up 3rd and 7. I know, easy. 53, Mike.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this... And his passes are
wow, bro. Give me my
It's
shit.
Dunbar with a pick. And he'll get this to the 32-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Peterson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, McCoy. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Damn! Oh my God!
Right side, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
man, I don't know, this nigga getting all the goddamn picks. I'm like, wow, but the dude wide the fuck open.
Advance the ball through the air. They've
I
got
had
to
a
get
nigga wide open, bro. Never went hang up. I'll wait for that nigga.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins going deep for Diggs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, the clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Cousins now. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
53, Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Now Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. On 1st and 10, McCoy.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, McCoy. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Let's go, get set.
Throwing again, McCoy eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
This is weak, bro.
Their final timeout.
We did a murder.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now McCoy, and he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's McCoy to Thompson on the screen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first